Each spring, I take a class of students to Sacramento for a legislative seminar. There are actually two ways you can participate, either taking Political Science 180, Capitol Field Trip Sacramento, or the honors version of the same class. All 20 students go to Sacramento for the legislative seminar. The honors students just have a few different requirements and assignments. So this time, Political Science 180 and Political Science 180 honors are not listed in the spring class schedule, so I'm trying to get the word out so that everyone knows about the opportunity and can register for the class. A little history. This is a class we've been taking students up to Sacramento for 60 years. The seminar itself was actually started by a group of faculty, and Joe Sorrell, who was a big-time political consultant for decades in California and actually ran at an incredibly young age the California state campaign for John Kennedy. He then founded his own firm that's still in existence, and he got together a few of his friends and started this opportunity for students. Luckily, we had a professor who was in on it, so you wouldn't necessarily see Fullerton College with USC, Westmont, Pepperdine, and Occidental, but we have participated every year, and that's pretty cool. So what is it? We actually meet the first month of class. We meet online, get ready. We've got a book, we've got lectures, we've got discussions, we've got some kind of scavenger hunt things where you go online and find the answers to things, all to get ready for the trip. A lot of the other students that meet us there are political science majors, and so I want to have you prepared for that, even if you've never thought about California government before. February 23rd, 24th, and 25th, we're in Sacramento for the seminar. And then we meet back online, and you guys have a month to finish up the class, do some assignments, write a paper. For the honor student, there's a research component on a topic of your choosing. And then we're done. 3-unit class, and we're done halfway through the semester, which is kind of nice. The trip itself is... Basically, we drive up in the Fullerton College vans super early in the morning on Sunday. We drive to Sacramento. We stay at the Holiday Inn Express, which is nice because they provide breakfast every morning. We stop for lunch somewhere along the way. Then the legislative seminar begins. I think this year we're meeting at the Chamber of Commerce building for the first session. And so we meet with students from USC and Loyola Marymount, Cal State, East Bay, Fresno State, a few other schools that I'm leaving out right now, but there's about 150 students from all over the state that meet. And so we attend that. We have dinner with the whole group. We network and get to know people. There are faculty from other campuses that you can introduce yourself to and maybe transfer to those schools. Then Monday, we've got a packed day from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. We're going to seminar panels. There's a break for lunch where you can have some downtime and maybe come back to the hotel and study or take a tour of the state capitol or walk around the park. We have Fullerton College dinner by ourselves with alumni. Our Assemblyman Phil Chen usually comes. Lots of folks are in Sacramento working, and many of them have been on this trip before, so we meet every year. Then Tuesday, we go back to the state capitol. We have what I call the Legislator Parade, which is basically from 8:30 to 12 o'clock. We just have 20-minute increments of legislators coming in and talking to us and answering questions, and really fun experience. Then we grab lunch and drive back to Fullerton, and we're usually back by 9 a.m., barring horrible, awful traffic. So why? What's the great thing about this seminar? First of all, if you've never been to Sacramento, it's a great opportunity to see the state capitol. There's our Jeremy Bear which is no longer roped off, but I would touch at your own risk because, thousands of school children do. There's Purell off to the side you can clean up, but we attend this 3-day legislative seminar, sessions on legislative staff and lobbying, public policy, the budget. We've got a session this year on Me Too Sacramento with some of the folks who signed, the 125 women who signed a letter saying that there was major institutional problems in the culture and wanting changes. We're going to talk about the 2020 election because, of course, the election March 3rd in California is going to be in the height of these mail-in ballots that people are dealing with. So all of that. It's just a really great trip. You get to hang out with me, which is fun. You explore careers in public policy and government. If you've ever thought about working in Sacramento, or maybe you never have, there's incredible opportunities. We get a tour of the Assembly. If the carpet is green, it's the Assembly. If it's red, it's the Senate. They throw our college up there, Fullerton College, and get a nice group picture. We get to meet in either the Assembly or the Senate side. This first picture I showed you is the Senate hearing room. This picture with Jesse Unruh in the background as in the Assembly side. Again, you can meet with political science faculty at transfer schools if you're thinking about USC, Loyola Marymount, Westmont, Occidental. Pepperdine is sometimes there. I don't remember if they're going. This is one of the hearing rooms that we meet in. We get to meet with Fullerton College alumni. Sapia Svalani is working for Gavin Newsom. Chris Sanchez is working in Sacramento on immigrant rights. A really great opportunity to talk to people who are there. This is a delegation with Fresno State. Jeff Cummings over there opposite me is our Fresno State professor, Fernando Guerra from Loyola Marymount. You get to meet lots of students from other colleges and universities. We meet with our elected officials. So Sharon Quirk Silva, Ling Ling Chang, Assemblyman Phil Chen is a frequent visitor to our dinner. He clears his schedule a year in advance. This is part of the Legislator Parade, not the best picture, but that's the one I snapped of the Speaker of the Assembly. So it's a really great opportunity. And then, of course, when we're done with the Sacramento trip, we come back and you've got a month to finish up. And then this condensed course, 3 units, is all finished. So, again, this is what I wanted to show you. $175. There might be scholarships available. If you can't afford it, let me know, and I'll talk to some folks about getting that covered. Hopefully, fingers crossed that we can do that. But sign up for the class as soon as I have those CRNs. We'll allow people to register. And I hope to see you in Sacramento, and online before then. All right. Thank you very much. Hope to see you.